July the 19th, 2020. As you're looking at images from this afternoon going into night, you can see the radar switching over to infrared on the right side of this. Now, everything is getting very active. You guys in Florida, you've had some very fast-moving thunderstorms come over central Florida, all the way down near Miami today. And in the center of the Gulf, guys, everything wants to rotate. Notice the way these patterns are setting up. And right here, if you can see Cuba, the outline here, the storm they're watching, still a 20% chance of it coming into the Gulf midweek, is located right in this position. You see it starting to fire up a little more as we get into the late evening. There's other things in the Atlantic that are interesting. I want to back this out. Now let's switch over to the Caribbean satellite. Gives us a more direct view from right over the area. And again, off the tip of, or the eastern tip of Cuba, this is the area they're watching. Again, it's getting fired up good. But notice right back here, and when they're this far north, usually they will turn north into the Atlantic. Not always. If they're going to come into the Gulf of Mexico, they'll usually come through the Leeward Islands. But this area of rotation right there, if it gets enough moisture wrapped around it, they'll have to start watching that system there. Now let's look at what the National Hurricane Center is saying. Now this update came out 34 minutes ago. You can see it's 8 p.m. Eastern, and on the East Coast it's 8:34 p.m., 7:34 p.m. Central. You still got basically the same path, as we had this morning, still a 20% chance. I will say this, though. You can see that the energy is there in the Gulf of Mexico and in the Caribbean. So this is going to be very interesting in watching it the next few days. I expect the way we're seeing that energy form late this afternoon, that the 20% chance may increase. Also, this area in the Gulf that's going again from the Texas-Mexico border up into South Louisiana is where the projected path is, not the size of the storm. So we're going to watch it. It could dissipate, guys, but there's a lot of energy, and I don't think it will. Again, we got one behind it in the Atlantic that needs watching also. Now, guys, I get a lot of comments from you guys, and a lot of folks at different social media platforms are talking about asteroid strikes coming in September. And I've got some information about that. Now, you kind of got to wade through this, again, when you're going through social media, because some people are getting the information that haven't really dealt with this very much and really don't know how to go in and look at the data involved with it. I'm not saying that they're not hiding information, but in the next video, and I may have it ready this evening, I'm going to go in and show you when the closest approach to our planet is according to the near-Earth object system at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory. But let me say this. If there was asteroid strikes coming in, it would be the worst thing the Earth could face, especially if you had multiple ones. That's what wiped out the dinosaurs, by the way. But it also would be, again, the most important thing, so it needs to be looked at very carefully. And I want you guys, with all the things that are going on now between what we're seeing here in the U.S. and around the world, and then to have misinformation coming through there, we don't need that. So I'm going to go in and just show you some data, look at when the closest one is coming to our planet, and show you how to do it. So watch for that. If I can get it up tonight, I will. I've got a lot of it done. It's just not completed. If not, I will get it up first thing in the morning. But it will, again, show you what the data is and how you can look for yourself. It's a heads up, guys. Be safe.